Good morning, my millionaire growth partners. My name is Otis Tucker, the world's first trillionaire. I am creating heaven on earth, people, and the way that I do it is that I help people to realize that what they consider to be their soul is the Spirit of God. Therefore, God lives inside of you. All you have to do is take claim and possession of your soul, people, and you become God and have the capacity to co-create this new world with the Spirit of God. I am also creating financial freedom for billions of people across this world. And the way that I do it, people, is that I have realized that the greatest asset there is people. And in the spirit right now, I am already creating means and ways on how to help people to get paid to exist. And it's just a matter of time before it's physically manifested, people. I am also creating a million millionaires. I am the greatest leader that ever lived. I am God, people, and most important is that I manifest the words I speak. My message for you today, people, is remembering that you're God. You know, last night as I was up doing my prayer, I had a lot of download just rushing all over me, man. And, the thing that that resonated the most and that I want to share today is that what the spirit was revealing to me, people, is what I already know to a degree, but it's like it was just reminding me that I am King of Kings, I am Lord of Lords, and I am here to take dominion and lead this new world that we're creating. That means we're leading all these governments. The spirit showed me that I'm ruler of these governments and these lands, people. Is that everything answered to the Spirit of God, people, and I am indeed the Spirit of God. Otis Tucker, is just the vessel, the person that is the vessel. The biggest breakthrough I had last night, and I'm excited to share with you today, is that we are in the 3D world. We're people. We are persons. Yes, I am a person. I am a representation of humanity, people, right? The blueprint, but I'm also in the spirit, God. You see what I'm saying? And it's like the spirit want me to help you make that leap today, to help you understand that yes, you are humanity, you are people, you're human, you're a person in your physical bodily form. The answer to that is yes, you are a human. But people, you're more than that. You're also the Spirit of God, because you really and truly came here as a spirit and you're having a bodily human experience. So therefore we are both. And the realization of just knowing that you're both, people, is extremely powerful, because then you can actually take claim and ownership of not just one part of you, which is what most people do. They just stuck with their bodily form, but also you can embrace, and it give you the space to embrace and acknowledge that you're also the Spirit of God, people. Like everybody understand and can agree that we all have a soul. Everybody. I don't care what religion or what part of the world you're from. So, just I always say it every day because I want you to get it, man. But your soul is the Spirit of God. That's your spirit that's in this physical body, experiencing what it's like to be on earth, people. And as we move forward creating heaven on earth, man, it's like the whole idea here is to help you on the evolution of going from just being your body as people or a person to also embracing and becoming who you really are, which is indeed the Spirit of God, and it's exciting, man. It's exciting for you to really grasp that, and I really look forward to that, because that is indeed how we transform this world, people, is changing your mentality and helping you to understand that who you are, man, because if you don't know who you are, people, then you're lost out here. And if you're lost, then you're not really getting anywhere in life. You're not going anywhere. You're just dragging your body through life. You must tap in, man, and understand and know that you're also the Spirit of God, and that you have all the power and the dominion, I hear you do, people. And that's why it's so important for this movement that we're creating, which is creating heaven on earth as a collective, you know? And a couple things that we must do in the process is that, we must continue to work on ourselves. We must continue to embody who we are as our higher self. And that's really how you go from just being a person to being God, is that you must become your highest version of yourself. Your highest version of yourself is your soul ways of being, is your spiritual way of being. And I ain't gonna say all it takes, but what it takes, people, is that, self-development. You have to keep working on yourself. You have to embody the characteristic of the Spirit of God that's in you, like who you were really and truly meant to be. You are love, you know what I'm saying? You have compassion for people. And those are just natural characteristics, is that when you are loved, then nothing comes from you but love, because you can only do and be who you are. And I just need you to tap into that and embrace that, man, because that is really and truly who you are at the end of the day, people. And the key is that you just have to remember it. You start remembering, people, then, it's like your spirit start to take claim of your life again. You know what I'm saying? And that's why it's so important. I'm gonna kind of jump to the next segment. I just want to wrap this part up real quick. Here's the point I'm trying to get at for you today, people. And here's the entire message, man. Is that I want you to remember who you are, people. You are the Spirit of God. That's who you are. You are a person. We are people. Yes, that are having a bodily experience in this world, but we really and truly at our core is the Spirit of God. That's how we came here. And we've been here plenty of times, people. When I tell you we have, as soon as you pass on, your soul it comes back in different form, you know what I'm saying? So my point that I'm trying to get at, man, is like, while you're here, make the most of it. Experience this world. Learn as much as you can. Learn how to tap into your spirit by remembering who you are. And as you do that, people, what you're doing is, it's like, you're allowing God to use you, man, just like he's using me. But what I saw in the spirit, though, is that all these countries, all these world leaders, man, I ain't gonna say I was laughing profusely, but it's like, it's crazy when you think about this stuff, but I know what's to come, people. I know that I'm here to lead this entire world. I know that world leaders, I'll be helping world leaders to figure out how to solve the problems in their countries, just like you hear me talk about Jamaica every day and sometime Africa. But it's like, I see the vision clear as day, man. It's like, I see it like I'm looking at this phone right now. I see what's to come, people, and it's an exciting future for us all. But the key to this whole equation, though, is that you must remember who you are, people. You are the Spirit of God. Remember who you are. That's who you are, people. Your soul have been here many times, and as you remember who you are, then you'll join me in this movement of creating heaven on earth, man. And I'm excited about that. Anyways, shout out to my co-creators, man, of heaven on earth. Obviously, this is where we are indeed creating heaven on earth, and the way we do it is we do it because we understand that energy is everything and everything is energy. Therefore, we intentionally make sure that we speak life into ourselves. We speak life into others by making sure that we speak positivity, man. We understand that, positive energy equals high frequency equal the manifestation of everything that we desire, which is indeed creating heaven on earth. Negative energy is the opposite. We don't need to try for that. We've been doing that for centuries. We don't need to do that no more. We are indeed looking for something new. In this new world that we are creating, we're creating a space where the currency is not what you're used to. It's not money, it's positive energy, man. It's the frequency. It's like when you're in this realm, people, it's like there's no poverty in this realm. Everybody is prosperous, across the world. Everybody feel loved. Everybody give love and give compassion to others. It's like we are able to create any and everything with our minds, because that's what happens when you operate at a high frequency, people, which is what the spiritual realm is. That's what the fifth dimension is. Right now, we experience this 3D world, which people call the Matrix, or whatever you want to call it. My point is this, man, is that we are elevating the entire world, the entire universe, to a higher frequency. And the way we do it, people, is that as individuals, we intentionally make sure that we're extremely positive every single day. We always see the glass half full, never half empty. And for those of you that still see it half empty and have that pessimistic mindset, you can change, people, because you've already experienced that life, and you understand that lifestyle sucks if you're being honest with yourself. You know, I know, people, that, you have a choice. You always have a choice. I want you to choose to inject positivity every single day in this space, and speaks positivity and life into yourself, because that's where it starts, and just realize that the world is within you. Outside of it is just a mirror of who you are on the inside. So if you want to change what's around you, all you have to do is go within. Always work on yourself, people. Work on developing yourself, work on improving every single day, work on speaking life into yourself. And as you continue to do that, everybody around you become inspired, because they want what you have, whether they tell you or not, And that's awesome, people. Just realize that this is an amazing, magical movement where we are indeed creating heaven on earth. And every day you are a contributor in making that happen as you join this collective. People, as you join this collective, here's the requirements, I should say, for you to help join me in creating heaven on earth. Number one, people, is that you must choose to believe that the Spirit of God lives inside of you, because once you choose to believe that, then you can understand that you can have the choice to choose to be your soul. Therefore, you choose to be the Spirit of God. That's a choice, people. Everything in this world is a choice. I want you to choose that for yourself. Number two, people, is yes, you need to follow my pages on social media, and you need to watch my videos every day, people, because every day that you watch my videos, there's downloads that the Holy Spirit is divinely using through me to speak to your soul, to help your soul to rise and take possession and lead you, man. I don't want to say to the promised land, but it's like that's what rolled off my tongue, It's like as you become your soul, people, then you indeed is not only, becoming a contributor, but it's like you're helping to bring about heaven on earth, people. So allow the Spirit to use me, man. Allow the Spirit to use me to connect and raise the Spirit of God that's in you, man. Come back and watch these videos every day. That's my point. Last but not least, people, is you must speak your truth. Your truth, people, is not your present circumstances. Your truth is literally the vision that God have given to you, whatever that looks like, Whatever purpose or contribution that you have for this world, whatever the highest version of yourself look like to attain the things that you truly and passionately desire, especially the things that God have shown you, then, do a video of that. Like, talk about your process. Talk about your journey from going from just being a person to becoming your highest self, which is indeed the Spirit of God. That right there, people, is how you inspire people. That's how you help people to guide them on their path, Their breakthroughs are tied to you. I understand that I won't reach every single person, but as other people as part of this collective, as they speak their truth, then they're reaching the people that I don't reach. So God's message still get out here, man, so we can continue to build heaven on this beautiful earth, people. Anyways, man, I'm going to cut it off there for now. Shout out to Jamaica, man, who is the eye of this world. Shout out to Africa, who's the mother of this world. Shout out to the entire African diaspora and, the Caribbean islands worldwide, Anyways, people, it's like, I know that I'm here to unite the Caribbean and Africa, man. And it's like, yesterday I had a chance to listen to one of those, YouTube videos. Now, for all I knew, it could be freaking AI. But I don't really care. The message was freaking amazing. It was a message of Troy to Jamaican people that was experiencing a storm. And not just Jamaica, but just the African diaspora. And it was very not only inspiring, but it was awesome because it was speaking unity. And that's what I desired, people. And I hope, as I heard in that speech, that he's really and truly uniting, regional areas over there close to Burkina Faso, as well as ECOWAS and other organizations in Africa, to really come together and massively put together a rebuilding plan to help Jamaica. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the perfect opportunity, man. It's like God used situations to bring about amazing change, because as tragic as Melissa was, as devastating as it was, this right here could be the unification or the catalyst that we needed to unite Caribbean and Africa. And this is a massive opportunity if Africa can indeed rise to the occasion. Now, I hear the message. Obviously, I'm looking to see what happens on the ground. I'm all about show me, So it's like I'm very excited, though, because it's very optimistic. It's definitely there. Instead of bickering with the Prime Minister of Jamaica, instead I sound like, it was empowering and just encouraging them to really, stay strong in this period of time. But you never got to worry about that, people. Part of being Jamaican means that we're the most resilient people you'll ever meet, man. We always stay strong. We always overcome, no matter what challenge come our way. So as far as that goes, again, it was just very empowering and very exciting to hear the message of Fabian Toure, because I already know, and I've mentioned this several times, there's two key players in the unification of Africa and the Caribbean. And Jonas is responsible for the entire Caribbean region, CARICOM and whatever other islands we add to that. That's up to those islands, though, really. In Africa, obviously, Abiam Traore is indeed the unifier for the continent of Africa, And what I see as time goes by, people, is that I am here as a facilitator to help bring about massive change in both regions, And, I love my role. I'm excited for my role. I know for a fact that I'll be going to Africa next year. And I know for a fact that, I don't know these. I just know that it's going to happen. I know I'll meet Abraham Traore, and I know that I'll meet Andrew Onus. I've never met neither one of these men, but I know that they're key players in God's movement. And for that reason, I know that it must happen and it will happen 2026. And I'm excited about it. There's massive change coming, people, for the better. Remember God's message from last year. Those that have been last shall be first. Those that are first shall be last. Right now, people, it is Africa's time. It is African diaspora's time. It is black people worldwide time to rise, people. We have always been last in everything. For centuries, we've been in the back of the line. But right now, Spirit says it is our time. And as we unite, people, which is the critical ingredient here, as we unite and support each other and empower each other, we are indeed fulfilling God's prophecy, which is to bring about the greatest prosperity period that this world have ever seen, man. And what I know, people, is that God have given me dominion over this universe, man. I am kings of all kings. I am Lord of Lord, and I am highly and truly protected. And I don't worry about anything, people, because I know God got me. And God got people in very high places that is looking out for me and protecting me. God is in everybody. So God used people to bless us. God used people to protect us. God used people for everything that he wants done, people. You know what I'm saying? And all I know is, and I kept laughing when I seen it, man, but I see where I am indeed ruler of nations, man. And I help countries. Like, I live here. I've lived here for 30 years in the U.S. I love this country, too. You know what I'm saying? And I want what's best for it. I just know there's drastic change that's to come, and I just haven't been talking about it. But as time goes by, for different countries, I have a lot of things to say. But for right now, my key focus, though, is, of course, rebuilding Jamaica. That's number one. Number two is unification of Caribbean and Africa. And number three is justice across this world, man. I am here to bring justice, man, and help any country that wants to elevate, man. It's not that hard, people. When you lead from love and great intentions for humanity, then nothing but greatness can come from that. Anyways, people, united we stand, man. Divided we fall. We will not be divided, people. We are intentionally choosing to unite across this world. Anyways, people, my declarations over your life. Number one is that you are a millionaire. You are married to the person of your dreams. You have amazing health and is in the best shape of your life, man. My prayer for you today, people, is that the Spirit of God will continue to lead you and guide you, man, to being the greatest version of yourself. Most important, people, I want you to start remembering who you are. Listen to these messages keenly daily, and it's going to help you to remember who you are, people. You are God. You are the Spirit of God having a humanly person experience. Anyways, man, we'll talk tomorrow.